We're off and running at Oaklawn Park. Epicist was away slowly. With Kindness going to the lead. Pronghorn from the outside pressing early. Nana Grace right behind running in third as they go into the first turn. Ye Old Joker is right outside as they go into that first turn. Baby Avery racing alone in fifth, followed by Ante-Up Tony to the inside. Delicious Diva second to last. Epicist drops to the back early on as they round the clubhouse turn. Pronghorn, Eric Asmussen take a hold of the bit. Stride a half length in front of With Kindness. Ricardo Santana Jr. delegates to track from the inside, is back in second. Ye Old Joker third. Nana Grace fourth to the inside. Gap of two to Baby Avery. A similar margin to Ante-Up Tony. Epicist is making up ground already. Claims the third last position, in fact, from Ante-Up Tony, who's drifting out while weakening on the backstretch here. And Delicious Diva will have to pass them all in the half mile. She's got 7 to make up as they're halfway home. Pronghorn appears to be doing it pretty well on the lead. Opens up that lead to a length and a half as she goes into the 4-turn run. Ye Old Joker in the second position now as they go into the turn. With Kindness at a steady hard as they went into that turn and is giving way. She's done. Nana Grace in an all-out drive. The others need to get going. They all do if they want to beat Pronghorn, who's opened up 3. Remember, this race was at the 16th pole. Pronghorn doing it well. 4 ahead at the top of the stretch. Nana Grace in the second position. Epicist is trying to run on for a minor award, but inside the furlong pole, it's all Pronghorn. Pronghorn by 5 coming to the finish. And Pronghorn in the Kaleem Shah red, white, and blue romps in the opener. Nana Grace was second, Delicious Diva third, and then Epicist, who rounds out the superfecta spot. And they're off. Ripple's Rocket ducked inwards at the start and is well out of it early. Wildcat Country to the lead. I'll Miss You is right up alongside to come and press the issue. Kingscliff runs in third with Bye Bye Brady. Dream of You down on the fence, 2.5 lengths behind. Big gap of 6 to Most Amazing. Then Bolt's Money, who's second to last. Ripple's Rocket at the tail end of the field. Half mile to go. Wildcat Country on the lead, just a deck. Bye Bye Brady right there, pressing and going pretty well as they go into the far turn run. They're even. Bye Bye Brady comes looking for the lead, grabs it by a neck. Wildcat Country behind now, under some pressure, second. 2 back to Kingscliff. Shown Moraine in third. Dream of You being asked to pick up the pace. I'll Miss You is given way. The others well behind as they hit the quarter pole. Bye Bye Brady at 7-1 leads the charge off the turn. Wildcat Country could not keep up. Kingscliff in the second position coming off the turn. Has to reel in Bye Bye Brady, who has 1 furlong to go. Extends stride, leads 2.5 now. I'll Miss You is re-rallying down the outside with Dream of You, but Bye Bye Brady inside the 16th pole, still in command here by 2 lengths. Dream of You's going to lunge at him late. Bye Bye Brady on top. Bye Bye Brady, Eric Asmussen, Steve Asmussen with the early double. Dream of You second, third home was I'll Miss You, and then Kingscliff, who weakened to fourth. And they're off. Uneventful break. Mad About Marie gets the first call. Here's Queen of Salsa stepping on the gas early. Sunny Isle Beach in the group. Be a Queen not far off as they approach the first turn. Sunny Isle Beach with the lead from Queen of Salsa as they corner. Be a Queen between horses. Mad About Marie right on the heels of the leader around the clubhouse turn here. We come back to Rodeo Star, who's running in the 5th spot with Oops and Downs to the inside, and Summertime, who's 3 deep. Then comes Dark Dahlia with Miss Tappy Tone and Courtney Faze at the tail end of the field as they swing up the backstretch. Sunny Isle Beach is the leader a half length here. Queen of Salsa there pressing the issue from the outside second. Be a Queen third. Mad About Marie tucked in on the inside, goes well in that fourth spot. Then comes Rodeo's Star in fifth. 4 off the pace. A length and a half for 2 to Oops and Downs, who's in midfield today. Dark Dahlia is next. Summertime is plummeting back, is dropping in the rear. She's done. Courtney Fay at the tail end of the field as they go into the far turn. Sunny Isle Beach, the leader, opens up a half length. 3/4 now as they go into the turn. Queen of Salsa in an all-out drive trying to play catch-up second. Mad About Marie tipping outside for a run third, gaining ground as they round the far turn. Remember, this race will end at the 16th pole. Here's Mad About Marie on the outside. Passing horses quickly grabs the lead. Dark Dahlia is coming on the scene as well. Gets to the outside for the stretch drive, but it's Mad About Marie who comes off the turn with a commanding lead of 3. Queen of Salsa, Dark Dahlia, second and third coming to the finish, and it's Mad About Marie and Amir Mendoza, the apprentice, to win it by about 4 lengths here. Good battle for second. Dark Dahlia just edges out Queen of Salsa, and then Sunny Isle Beach, who is fourth.
Experience the excitement of horse racing with Oaklawn Anywhere. If you're an Arkansas resident, you can watch and wager on horse racing from around the globe, whether you're at home or on the go, with any smartphone, laptop, or tablet, anytime, anywhere. Download the free Oaklawn Anywhere app and register for a sign-up bonus. With access to past performances, live video, race replays, and expert handicapping data, you're always in the know with no subscription fees. Bet online anytime with Oaklawn Anywhere. Exclusively available to Arkansans. Right, Max? Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Hey, Sophie, want to know the speed figures, class ratings, and pace numbers of every horse running today? What about the past performances? How about watching a replay? Want to place a bet?
I already did, Nancy, on the Oaklawn Anywhere app. Do you want to know the damn and sour of every horse running today? What about their workout records? What about jockey and trainer stats? What about track bias stats?
Where'd you find that?
The Oaklawn Anywhere app updated. You're such a boomer. Give me your phone. I can't believe you didn't know that there's everything from favorite win percentages to run style stats and median win payouts. I mean, there's a lot more on here too.
Deposit some funds into my account while you're at it and let's make some money. Oaklawn Anywhere makes my job a lot easier.
Watch, learn, and wager on racing around the world with the Oaklawn Anywhere app.
Our season
Never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And we're off. Frost Free shaken up for speed and is up prominent with Minnesota Ready, who's very aggressively ridden from the inside off the layoff. And these two speed off here, and they fly. They open up 4. Frost Free is going to take the initiative. Luis Saez is going to take back with Minnesota Ready, and he's going to track right behind him. Frost Free, very speedy, opens up 2 on Minnesota Ready, who's in second. Molly's Town third with Distorted Pro. Devil's Tower to the inside as they go into the forward turn run. Fort Sam already aggressively ridden. Alder is third last. Thought That Counts has some work to do. Is second to last. Only has 1 runner beat, and that's Ninja Warrior as they round the forward turn. Frost Free, 9-2, leads the parade, a length and a half. Minnesota Ready has come under a ride outside of him, is gaining some ground now at the top of the lane. Let's see what Frost Free has for the final quarter mile. Minnesota Ready up alongside, and he passes Frost Free coming off the turn. Minnesota Ready down the lead, opening up a 4-length lead at once. Minnesota Ready going for the finish now. Devil's Tower in a battle with Thought That Counts, who's coming charging down the outside, but Minnesota Ready all alone on the lead. Minnesota Ready back to the races and back to the winner's circle. Impressive run from Minnesota Ready over Thought That Counts, Devil's Tower, and Distorted Pro. And Larough. Stumbling after the break was Cool and Cloudy. Drops towards the back of the field here. Macho Ronnie firing to the lead from Classy Sox, who's pressing from the outside second. A wall of runners in the third spot. One of them stomping Hot Rod. Also there is Only a Dream. And Aloe Henry's between that pair. Party in the Streets off that trio. About 4 from the top with a half mile to go. Blessed Vision out of harm's way on the outside. Another 4 back to Cool and Cloudy with Statler. And there's 6 clear of Chupapi Munyayo at the tail with Hoppin' John as they go into the 4-turn run. Macho Ronnie is the pacemaker, a neck in front of Classy Sox, still on a hold, going well outside of him. 2 back to Stomping Hot Rod, creeping in from the 3rd spot. Only a Dream down on the inside. Blessed Vision is asked to go and is moving 4 wide coming off the turn, gathering good momentum. Blessed Vision at the top of the stretch. Macho Ronnie begins to give way. Classy Sox has a head in front. Blessed Vision continues to charge on the outside, and Blessed Vision goes to the lead. Chupapi Munyayo from the back of the field is let loose by Ricardo Santana on the outside. Needs to catch Blessed Vision. Blessed Vision almost home. Chupapi Munyayo surging. Blessed Vision held him off. Blessed Vision over Chupapi Munyayo, then Stomping Hot Rod and Classy Sox. And Larough. Uncashed gets the first call, was away alertly and per usual, strides in front. King Cab going to try to match him here. Uncashed, a neck in front of King Cab, who turns up the pressure early. Ludwig right behind them in the 3rd position. Cold as Hell to Gray is level 3rd now. Gap of 2 to Lunar Module, who's between horses and shaken up a bit. Unlimited Potential joining him. CPG was inside of horses momentarily, has been shuffled back to the 2nd last spot, and Chiringo is at the back of the pack as they go into the 4th turn. Uncashed, moving right along. Still a narrow lead here. King Cab to the outside. 2 back to Ludwig is sent along from the 3rd position. He's 2 clear of Cold as Hell. Lunar Module being asked to pick up the pace. Unlimited Potential 3 deep, getting a little bit closer as they hit the quarter pole. King Cab is giving way. Uncashed is clear on the lead and opens up 2. Ludwig 2nd. Unlimited Potential starting to weaken a little bit after a move on the turn, and Lunar Module into 3rd with 1 furlong to go. Uncashed is getting tired now after setting that fast pace. Ludwig trying to catch him. Outside is Lunar Module, surging late. Uncashed with about 100 yards to go is in front, drifting out a little bit, but he's going to win it. Uncashed gets it. 2nd home Lunar Module, then Ludwig, and Unlimited Potential, who is 4th.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? 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 Are you
Welcome to Oaklawn, where every arrival marks the beginning of a memorable stay. From the moment you walk through our doors, Oaklawn's dedicated team is committed to exceeding your expectations. Our concierge is ready to welcome you by tailoring your ideal escape. Indulge in the amenities of our resort and immerse yourself in Oaklawn's cabana-lined pool, the perfect place to soak up the sun. Allow us to personalize a retreat for rejuvenation at Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star spa. Conveniently located inside Oaklawn, the Astral Spa offers a comprehensive menu of therapies designed to delight the modern-day spa enthusiast. Explore a new level of luxury at Oaklawn, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Your haven to stay, play, and get away. Discover the charm of hot springs and check into Oaklawn, your ultimate destination. At Oaklawn, we're all about getting you closer to the action no matter where you are.
And we have 2 apps to keep you in the game.
You can bet on your favorite teams with Oaklawn Sports.
Or you can bet on your favorite horses with Oaklawn Anywhere.
Whether you're home or on the go, Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports gives you a safe and secure platform to get in on the action with thousands of wagering options right at your fingertips.
Oaklawn Sports is available anywhere in the state of Arkansas.
Where you can bet on your favorite teams or players in a variety of sports, including in-game proposition betting.
Oaklawn Anywhere is the horse racing app exclusively for Arkansas residents,
Where you can watch and wager on all the top races from Oaklawn.
along with year-round races from coast to coast and around the globe.
Whether you're at the track, on the go, or at home,
The excitement is always within reach.
with Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports.
Oaklawn is your gateway to stay connected to the sports and horse racing that you love.
Up your game with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app, and wager anytime, anywhere with Oaklawn Anywhere. Download both today from the App Store or Google Play. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Sports and Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And we're off. Tardy break from Azteca Warrior drops to the rear. Battle of the Ravine on the lead. Lord Hennessy from the outside, not far off, running in second. Razorback Army here's Speaking Loud down on the inside on the fence. Moving up level with Razorback Army. They're moving as a pair, and they grab the lead away from Battle of the Ravine, who sets up shop right behind them in third. Lord Hennessy to the outside. Azteca Warrior has made up significant ground after breaking slowly. He's fifth right now and sixth from the front with Giant Moon and Clear Echo to the inside. Another 3 lengths to Outlaw Run, sent along on the rail in the orange colors. Castle Gap under pressure already. Devil's Fork moving alongside of him. Chrome Runners second to last, and Don's Strategy can see them all as they round the far turn. Speaking Loud, giving way, he calls it a day. Razorback Army continues to go on the lead. Lord Hennessy alongside, and these two are off the turn together. Razorback Army finding more on the inside. Lord Hennessy behind in second now. Big space to Giant Moon. 1 furlong to go. Razorback Army clear by 2 from Lord Hennessy, who's losing contact with him. Then Giant Moon, Devil's Fork, Razorback Army coming to the finish. He's got it. Razorback Army to win it. Devil's Fork second, Giant Moon third, and fourth was Lord Hennessy. And we're off. Gloriette from the far outside towards the lead early is taking back, though. Here's Pretty Layla, Amalfi Drive in the mix. Amalfi Drive, Pretty Layla side by side with Gloriette, who's 3 wide with that party. Not far off, but right there. Gap of 2. Irvadine's off the speed today. Blue Squall right inside of her, practically elusive to the outside. Another 2 lengths to Miss Martini and Paparina. They're side by side. Lover Girl is third last. Beau Draws second to last. Demi Danu well out of it as they go into the far turn. Gloriette from the far outside post clears off into the turn, scampers a length and a half clear. Amalfi Drive in chase mode second. Irvadine just past her, claiming second, comes after the front runner rounding the turn. Blue Squall joining Amalfi Drive, who needs to turn it around. Amalfi Drive back and forth, losing position at the top of the stretch. Miss Martini is next. Paparina cuts the corner, tries to get going, has some work to do down the lane. Gloriette's in front. Irvadine trying to race past her. Blue Squall on the far outside, in with a shot too. Gloriette keeps going. Gloriette just keeps going on the front end here, chugs along, opens up 3, now it's 4, and it's going to be Gloriette. Amir Mendoza to spring the upset at 7-1. Irvadine was second, Miss Martini third, Paparina rallies for fourth. And we're off. Kalahari Dreams sent hard for speed, is not quick enough to get to the front, though. Amorosa is from the far outside with Sharp Swinger, Amouti Bay inside. Those three across the track. Divine Justice easing off of them. Him is joining that rival with three deep. Dreamin' Blues there. Faust the Gray is four wide. And Kalahari Dreams is at the tail end of the field, sluggish in the early stages is Kalahari Dreams, about 7 or 8 from the top. Half mile to go. They've sorted themselves out. Sharp Swinger on the lead, just a neck from Amorosa's second. Dreamin' Blue gets into gear now, third, and creeps in 3 wide while doing it well. There goes Dreamin' Blue on the outside, passing runners to challenge the front runners as they round the far turn. In the meantime, Amouti Bay's getting shuffled back. He's done. Him in an all-out drive, 4 from the lead with Faust, who's pumped upon. Sharp Swinger is giving way, and Kalahari Dreams has a lot of work to do as they come off the turn. Dreamin' Blue is the leader here. Amorosa trying to stick to him. Dreamin' Blue narrow lead. Amorosa back in second on the fence. Kalahari Dreams into third, but he's too far behind to catch Dreamin' Blue and Rafael Bejarano, who open up the lead, and it's Dreamin' Blue to win the inaugural Silks Overnight Stakes. Amorosa was second, Kalahari Dreams third across the finish, and Faust was fourth home.
This is my Oaklawn.
Looking for a win? When you sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, there's an easy way to score a $150 bonus, and it's as simple as placing your next bet. Here's how it works. You sign up, place your bets because that's the fun part, and for every $200 you wager in the first 30 days, Oaklawn gives you $50.
$50?
Yes. Just keep placing your bets to reach $150 in bonus cash. Easy, right? Every time you hit the $200 mark, you'll get your bonus credited in the next 3 business days. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, place your bets, and start collecting your bonus. It's as easy as it sounds. Remember, the thrill of racing is always at your fingertips with Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere, Arkansas's exclusive window to worldwide racing. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And they're off. A very awkward break from Brittany's Dream, who threw his head right at the start, and Tis Wicked Strong was away slowly. Mansoura going to the lead at once, leads a length and a tail early from Tejas in the orange colors second. Remember the Fear alongside of him. Tranch, a little bit eager behind the pace, is down on the inside of horses around the clubhouse turn. Italian Symphony is next. Brittany's Dream alongside has recovered after the awkward getaway. He's tugging a bit within 2 lengths of the lead alongside the favorite Tranch. Then comes Ambiguous. He's racing in midfield, a length and a half in front of Inspiring Comedian. Red Devil to the inside, and Tis Wicked Strong, who's at the back of the field, just 7 lengths from front to back. Down the back stretch they go, and Mansoura is a narrow lead here. Tejas to the outside, applying the heat. Length and a tail to Remember the Fear. Gets a good trip in third. Tranch to the inside of horses and Brittany's Dream, who's between horses. Another 2 lengths back to Italian Symphony. Ambiguous still in midfield. He's 6 from the lead entering the far turn run. Aspiring Comedian, Red Devil, and Tis Wicked Strong. They all trail together. 3 of them line up at the back as they go into the far turn. Mansoura hustled along to keep pace. Tejas alongside here. Early move coming from Italian Symphony in the 3-path. Tranch is behind the leaders still. He's saving ground, looking for a spot. Now he gets a giddy up reminder to go and gets outside of a weakening Mansoura at the top of the stretch here. Meantime, Italian Symphony has the lead coming off the turn. Tejas right up alongside of him. Tranch needs to get going. He's third, plotting in place. Just bumped there with Brittany's Dream. 1 furlong to go here. Italian Symphony, narrow lead. Tejas battling hard from the inside, but it's Italian Symphony with the upper hand. Tejas has run a game race, but Italian Symphony and Abel Cedillo are going to finish it out, and we have a big pick 6 carryover into tomorrow. Tejas was second, Photo for third, Brittany's Dream, and Tranch the favorite.